Hi, it's Jason Perico for Bianchi Honda, suggesting you start your new year with a new Honda. Start by leasing America's best-selling SUV, the 2016 Honda CR-V EX all-wheel drive with standard features including moonroof, heated seats, touchscreen display, and more for only $299 a month with no money down. Lease Erie's favorite, the 2016 CR-V EX all-wheel drive for an amazing $299 a month here at Bianchi Honda.
All right, welcome back. Another Tuesday upon us. Time now for a Gannon Golden Knights Coaches Show. He is Coach John Reilly. Coach, how are you?
Pretty good.
Good. Sun's shining. It's almost springtime. We were just talking with Dan about how fast the year's gone.
It's unbelievable. I mean, we're halfway through February now, and only a couple games left in the regular season, and then the postseason's coming up. So it's flown by.
You had a win streak that took up a big chunk of that time, and that actually did seem to accelerate things.
No doubt.
Time was moving faster. You also went to overtime enough that extended that. But no less, you're now on to Cal last week, 74-67 victory. They're tough to beat at home. Looking at 13 games you played on their court, you beat them in 4. That's pretty remarkable.
Well, the thing with that, too, is we played 13 times there, and I think we've had a chance every time. A lot of those games went down to the last possession, literally the last shot. We won some of them on shots at the buzzer, and we lost some on shots that were just right on. So.
Right.
It is a tough place to play. Probably more importantly, I think they had won 6 or 7 in a row at home, and were playing well. Had great opportunity to beat us at our place with good players. So we knew we had to play well. Tied at half. We came out. I think we got 9 straight stops to start the half. Got a little bit of a lead. They battled back, but we were able to finish it off. So that was a great win for us.
That's what I thought was funny. You mentioned last week that sometimes you'd like the game to be closer at half, just because of the. I don't remember what you said, the compete level.
Sometimes we have a tendency
focus.
to relax a little
Okay.
bit. Now, obviously, in the Clarion game on Saturday, we had a big lead, and we didn't
these
relax.
Were 2 good examples.
So, but our guys did a great job of locking in, and again, defensively, it was what kind of got it done for us in that Cal game.
You shot well enough. I really like seeing the numbers of Zay Jackson. I think he's come along throughout the year. Do you expect him to be such a big part?
We did, and you know, he's just a really good player, and we're trying to get him to be even a better all-around player defensively because he has very good defensive instincts. He's a pretty good rebounder, pretty good ball handler, just a solid player. But he's been scoring it well, and a lot of that is our guys are all so unselfish, and Zay being one of those guys, we just kind of get it to the guy that's open, and you know, our guys have done a great job of getting him the ball when he can do something with it.
Jimmy Berger, it seems he just has 8 assists per game. And Cal, and this is nitpicking, there's not much you can criticize about this kid. Freshman of the week again, by the way, but 7 turnovers. That must just be due to the defense.
Well, it's like anything. He's playing a lot of minutes, and he's learning as he goes. And I don't have any problem when he turns the ball over because the thing I like about him, he's on to the next play, and he learns from his mistakes. And it's been a long year for him in terms of just when we started practicing versus when they started in high school. And he's just done a great job. He's got a great competitiveness about him. And I tell you this, we wouldn't have won the Cal game without him. You know, he had a lot of nice assists in that game, played good defense, and hit some timely shots. He's just been an absolute pleasure.
Well, a lot of guys would get 7 turnovers and not 8 assists either. So
right. And like I said, he's learning, and his turnovers are out of trying to do the right thing. And but he's learning how to read defenses better, and he's pretty special.
It's a good team, so I got to nitpick a little bit. But anyways, on to Clarion 80-60. This is a good win just because not only do you clinch that 2nd seed, you get the 1st round bye, little home court advantage mixed in, but it's good to see you beat a team that you should beat and be in control for most of the game.
Well, you know, the way we look at the league is IUP on our side's ahead of everybody. I think the rest of us are all about the same. I really mean that. And somebody got mad at me after the game because I told somebody that I love Clarion's team, and I do. I really respect their competitiveness. Grumley, what a tough hard-nosed player. They're 2 forwards, 33 and 4. They're active guys. They remind me a lot of AD and Raf. And but for whatever reason, they've lost close games. For whatever reason, We've won close games. So my point being, with the exception of IUP to this point, and they've won some games that went down the wire, but they've been more consistently ahead of everybody else. The rest of us are all about the same. So on any given night, anybody could win. We had an excellent chance to lose that game at Clarion if we didn't play well, but our guys played really well, played really hard.
Inherently, because you're trying to win a tournament you're a part of, an NCAA berth is on the mind. But is that, as a coach, are you thinking about that in maneuvering the PSAC tournament?
Well, it's all a process. The way I look at it, really, our only chance to me is for us to be really successful in the PSAC tournament, because in our region, I think we have the best teams in the country. IUP being one of them, Fairmont State being one of them, Wheeling Jesuit being one of them, Kutztown, Shippensburg, East Stroudsburg. So every game's important to us, because however they do those regional rankings, and then we have to be playing our best basketball down the stretch, because again, as I alluded to earlier, anybody can beat anybody. So if we're not ready, we won't win.
Well, you just look at it, and I think you're going to say kind of the same thing here. But last time you played Clarion, it was double overtime. So, I mean, in what ways has your team improved? The parity we know, but in what ways?
I think defensively we were a lot better. We were a lot better the other night, because down the stretch against Cal, we got burned a little bit with some ball screen stuff. And this game, we did a much better job. And we'll have to do a really good job on Wednesday night against Edinburgh, because they set 1 million ball screens. And just making sure we have good active hands around the ball, and our 5 guys are rotating and making sure that we're guarding the ball versus not just guarding our man, because the ball is most important. But our guys did a good job of understanding that. And then offensively, no matter what Clarion did, whether they pressed, whether they played a zone, whether they played man, our guys really shared the ball. And again, we can beat anybody. I said earlier, anybody can beat us, but we also can beat anybody that we play.
Edinburgh, a familiar opponent. Is there like a classic game that sticks out in your head?
No, other than we just had a lot of great games. I can remember games back when I was an assistant. It seemed like we couldn't win down at Edinburgh forever, and then all of a sudden, I can remember Mike Crawford banging a 45-footer at the buzzer, and I remember Coach Duquette didn't know if we won or lost or whatever. and I mean, there's been a lot of good memories, but Edinburgh's been a wonderful program, and even though they haven't won close, they've had 1 million injuries. They're fighting like crazy. So I said it. They can definitely beat us, but we can definitely beat them. And they have some tremendous players. Jamin Mason may be the best player in the league, but their other players are good. Mike Beck's having a really nice year. Sheldon Brogdon's really good, the big kid. John Gervin is playing well. Baston's coming on for him. So they're a challenge to guard. Again, they fight like crazy. So it's going to be a tremendous competitive game.
A lot of those things you just said, they go right over to Saturday against Slippery Rock.
No doubt. And we can't even have a chance to look at there, because, again, they're probably the best rebounding team in the country. But we got our hands full with Edinburgh, so we really have to focus on that one.
Good stuff. All right, Coach, that's Wednesday. Good luck to you. Keep it rolling. We'll be talking about the PSAC tournament soon. But you did get the home court advantage, clinched second seed. Now 3 more games left to accomplish what?
Well, hey, the next one's our most important one, so that's our whole focus right now. But we're looking forward to the postseason. But again, we've got to get better today.
Good stuff. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it.